getting a sing-song from me. Hello. I am so excited to chat with you today. Hello. And to support you. So I'm Rebecca Lockwood, your neuro-linguistic programming trainer, hypnosis trainer, and breakthrough coach trainer. And I'm super excited to be talking to you today about how to stay positive when things are going wrong. This is a common question and a common comment that we've got within the community, and so I wanted to answer it. So, as always, I'm Rebecca Lockwood, your neuro-linguistic programming trainer, hypnosis trainer, and breakthrough coach trainer, and we're talking about how do I stay positive when things are going wrong? How do I stay positive when things are going wrong? So often people will say to me, or they'll send me a message. I got a message the other day saying, "Are you so positive all the time? How do you do it?" Or people say to me, "You're just so positive. Why are you so positive all the time?" And I feel like replying and saying, "Well, I don't really think I am. I don't really think I am that positive." It's all about being optimistic. So it's about being optimistic and looking for the things that are going right and focusing on them things. And thankfully, there are ways that we can program our brains to do this. So when it comes to being positive and being optimistic, it's about really being hopeful for the future. It's about really tapping into optimism and hope, really, and trust. Optimism, hope, and trust. And when we do that, we really focus and program our brains to really notice all the reasons to be hopeful, to be optimistic, and to be positive. So what usually happens then is, you've probably heard me talk about this before, so I want to just quickly touch on how we can be more optimistic and how some people are more optimistic than others and why. So within our imprint period, which is within the ages of 0 to 7, we're like sponges. We really soak up everything around us, all the information around us, all events that happen around us, decisions we make other people, we see other people make. We really soak up everything that we see around us. And from this, we create our belief systems. We create our belief systems and our values in life. Now, people who may have seen more positive and maybe surrounded by more optimistic people during that period of life are quite likely to be more optimistic in the future. But that doesn't necessarily mean that everybody will be, and it doesn't necessarily mean that if you haven't, you won't be. It's just more likely that you will be more optimistic. So people tell me that I'm positive all the time, and I really just want to, tap into this optimism and talk to you with some action steps on how we can all be more optimistic. So the first thing is acknowledge what is happening. So it's not about being positive all the time or thinking everything will work out all the time. It's not about brushing over everything that's going on at the moment or when you're feeling negative. It's about acknowledging what that is. Like, what is it that's making me feel the way I feel right now? So we don't want to brush over that, definitely not. We need to acknowledge it and give it the space that it needs, because it is relevant. It's happening. This is not about removing yourself from reality. This is about accepting the reality for what it is, right? So really, the first step here is acknowledging what is going on, what is causing you to feel that like things are going wrong. Is it something outside of you? Is it something inside of you? Really acknowledge that and understand. Quite often it is things that are that we have going on within us. Now, not always. Sometimes, things happen in life and events happen in life around us that are negative and hurtful and not positive. And so we need to acknowledge that and acknowledge and accept the current reality. So that's the first step. The second thing is to really tap into gratitude. Really tap into, what is it that I have already that I am really grateful for? What is it that I have that I can feel really grateful for right now and really feel gratitude towards that thing? Now, gratitude and love are so highly connected, and gratitude and love are the highest vibrating frequencies that we are on an emotional scale can vibrate at. So if you imagine, everything is energy, everything. bodies are energy. This table is energy. And if we go into quantum physics, which we could talk about for hours, when we look at everything within our world, everything is created with energy. And that goes for our emotions as well. So everything is constantly vibrating on an energy scale. And when it comes to our emotions, love and gratitude are the highest vibrating frequencies that we can vibrate at. And so, without going into even further detail about that, once you really tap into that gratitude and the feelings of feeling love and gratitude towards things, it will just lift you to feel much better, and it will naturally begin to attract more things in your life that you are satisfied with, that you feel grateful for, and it will help you feel better in general. So the first thing, really acknowledge where you are, acknowledge the reality, accept the reality for what it is. The second thing, tap into gratitude, the feelings of love and gratitude. Just the simplest things like feeling the air on your skin, feeling the wind on your skin, being able to hear the clock ticking, being able to hear the wind or the trees blowing in the wind outside, having water, having access to clean water. The simplest things that we have in life. It doesn't have to be anything massive. It can be, but just the simplest things. Really tap into how grateful you are for the things that you have in your life. The third thing is be intentional on what is coming. So whether that's goal setting or looking to the future of what you have happening in your life, or whether it's sitting down with yourself and maybe setting some goals or some intentional things that you want to take action on, and really getting intentional on what it is that you have coming in your life will really support you, because then you'll be able to look forward and be more optimistic about what is coming. So you may be in a rubbish place at this time in this current reality, but you know that you have things coming to you that are more positive, more fun. You can look forward to them. You can really know that they are coming and they are on their way. The next thing is trust that it's coming. And what we can do is we can really tap into visualization and visualize things as if you already have them. So when we get intentional on what is coming, we can then visualize them as if we already have them now. So whether that's with your eyes closed or whether that's with your eyes open, whatever. I love to do this as I'm falling asleep at night. It helps me go to sleep. It kind of helps me switch off, but it sends me to sleep feeling really positive and optimistic about the future and what's coming. And so you can visualize yourself as if it's going to happen, like as if it's happening now, and then it will support you to really trust that it's going to happen, right? So to give you an example, it could be that you are going to move house and live in a different house that has a pool, whatever, right? And what you can do then is you can close your eyes and imagine you running and jumping in the pool, and you imagine it's a sunny day and you're sunbathing outside and on the pool side, and you can feel the air on you and you're tanning and you can imagine yourself dipping your toes in the water. So really visualize it as if it's already happened. So past beyond the point of achieving it, and it's happened, right? And that's quite probably a big visualization, a big intention to set. It could be something as simple as going on holiday, or it could be something as simple as seeing a friend, seeing a family, especially at the moment. And so we can visualize them things as if we have already achieved them, as if they are happening. So what will happen then is you will then be able to relax and trust that it's coming. So not only will you feel more optimistic about what's coming and what's in the future, you'll feel more positive about it, and you'll be able to relax and trust that it is going to happen. Okay, so to recap then, the first thing was acknowledge what is happening, acknowledge the current reality. Second thing, tap into gratitude and really feel the feelings of feeling gratitude and love towards what you already have. The third thing was be intentional on what is coming. Get really clear on what it is that you want in your life and get intentional on that. The next thing was visualize the things as if you have already got them. So as if you've already achieved them, or as if they're happening, as if they've already happened. The next thing then is to trust that it's coming. Trust that you will see what you want in your life. And what these steps do is they program your mind to really see the possibilities and the opportunities for these things happening as well. So, for example, if it was a goal that you are working towards, like the house thing, for example, what will happen then is you've programmed what's called the reticular activating system in your brain. And I like to describe this as like a mystical, magical door at the front of your mind. And what happens when we program our mind with these things is our mind opens and sees all of the possibilities and all the opportunities in order to support you to make this happen. And you'll naturally begin to see opportunities for you to take action upon. You'll naturally feel more confident in your abilities to be able to achieve these things. You'll naturally see these things as being supporting and supporting you to move forward. So that's it from me today. Thank you so much. I'm really excited to support you with this. We were talking about how do I stay positive when things are going wrong. I'm Rebecca Lockwood, your neuro-linguistic programming trainer, hypnosis trainer, and breakthrough coach trainer. And if you need anything at all from me, please do comment in the group and ask in the mindset group. If you're on the podcast, you may find the show notes. You can book a free breakthrough call with one of our team. And we also have some free training open at the moment. So if you've not already tapped into that, do go check it out. It's called Change Your Mind, Change Your Life, and it will really support you to understand how your mind works, why your mind works the way it works, and how to change it with some really effective tools and strategies to be able to implement straight away. Because that's what it's all about. You can learn whatever you want, but if you don't put actions in place and implement, then it's pointless. And that's why everything that I do has got action points that you can implement straight away. So as always, if you need anything at all from me, please do reach out. Have an amazing day, and I'll speak to you soon.